Yeah, cruising in the ocean with my fellas, waving at the shore, we got all them people jealous. They see that we shining from way over yonder. Gotta thank my father, my sponsor, for putting me on board and also giving me the capability to live life with no fear, create buzz with no beer. God is the reason why I live like this. Now everybody hating me, now I feel like Chris. Working out, eating right, now I look like this. Phone filled with different numbers, now my ex all pissed. Now I'm playing, she don't care cause she move like this. Man, I ain't hating cause she bad, man, we all ruthless. Man, I got money in my pocket, diamonds on my pinky and that brain. It's part two. Let me cook. So, along the same lines of what we talking about as far as having kids at an early age and raising them by yourself and upset because you ain't got no help and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you this example. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's say you work at a restaurant. We'll say a restaurant. Restaurant factory anyway. It's something. You're hired there. You got hired there, right? And now, since you're hired there, you got training. You got 3 weeks of training with the big bosses. They don't train you with the employees. And there's a reason behind that. Some employees don't do stuff the right way. They bend corners. They do whatever, and stuff like that. The bosses want to show you the right way of doing it. And then you might be able to find a faster way after the fact, but they want to show you the right way of doing it. So you training. You got like 3 weeks worth of training. Sometimes jobs only give you 3 days of training. But I'm going to say 3 weeks of training. You do all of that stuff. So you've been working there, right? So you're hired in. You're working, doing your thing. And then you start getting lazy and start doing things different ways instead of doing it the way that your boss told you to do it. So you're missing a couple steps because you've been skipping a couple steps. You still been doing the job, but you've been skipping a couple steps. So since you've been skipping a couple steps, some things is getting missed or overlooked, but not by the boss because the boss knows. So one of these days, 6 months into your job, one of the days the boss comes in, you don't even know that he's there, and you're doing your job, but you keep skipping a part. And the boss sees you skip a part. And the boss is like, what are you doing? He was like, on my job. And I was like, oh, I thought I trained you to do this, that, and this. You can't even rebuttal because of the fact that you did train with him or her for 3 weeks. And they did show you the right way, but you still chose the wrong way. They could either fire you because it might mess up the product. It might mess up some things that's going on at the job. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. It could mess up the product. It can mess up how fast the product is put out. It can mess up a lot of things because you're not doing the job the way it was told, way it was told. So discipline is necessary, correct? I'm not saying fire the person, but discipline is necessary. Let me go back to what I was saying from the beginning, if that's the case. If discipline is necessary, then how come, and this is aiming at all the believers, all the ones who start going to church and was trained at the church and taught at the church and told about the commandments and all of these things. Now, mind you, this ain't even just at the church. Let me take that back. This is at everybody that knows about the commandments. This is about everybody who follows God or follow Christ or follow whoever you follow. There's always rules involved in anything that you follow. Always rules. Things that you're supposed to do, things that you're not supposed to do. So, but I'm going to say the believers because I know them firsthand. So, if you claim to be a believer, but you're but you lie a lot. If you're a believer, but you you commit adultery a lot. You don't honor your parents, and you're a believer. Ain't there discipline that's supposed to come behind that? And if there is, then why are you and others complaining about rough times in your life when in all actuality, you were trained to not do these things, but you choose to do them anyway? Right? Right? Am I still here? Can y'all still hear me? Can y'all understand what I'm talking about? Hold on. I'm about to, hold on. Let me see, hold up. All right, let me see. It says you should not bear false witness. That's a part of the 10 Commandments. Commandment forbids false testimony or spreading lies about others. That's one of the commandments that a lot of people break. But yet, oh, well, God ain't blessing me. Oh, I'm struggling. Oh, I'm this, and this. Ain't this the training? And if this is the training, he's coming back to see if you living the way you supposed to be living. If you ain't, blessed for what? Don't steal. Honor your father and your mother. You know how many kids is out here that's not doing that? You know how many grown-ups out here that ain't doing that? You know how many grown-ups that don't talk to their mom or their dad because of whatever? Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt have no other gods. Thou shalt not, what is it called? Give false testimony. Commit adultery. Y'all know the commandments. I ain't gonna go through all of that. But what I'm saying is, that's the same thing as the training, correct? If you work at that job, they want you to do the job a certain way. I'm not saying being a believer, being a believer, Christian, or whatever you want to call it, is a job. But if you want things to happen in your life on a good way, you got to follow those rules or follow those instructions. You see, when you work at a job and you do things right, you get tips, you get raises. They move you to another man. They move you up to upper management. You move you to another level. They give you all of this stuff. You don't think you get benefits if you follow what God wrote out for us to follow? Even the Bible, but this is what people don't follow. That's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of people that I know that don't follow the Bible, they ain't that successful. Like, come on, even the people that's super successful and claim that they don't read the Bible, but yeah, they can quote it. I remember when Jay-Z said something stupid like that. Oh, I never even read that book, but I know this, da-da-da-da-da. Bro, that's because it's all over the internet. You ain't got to read the Bible to know what's in the Bible. You thought you was slick for that? You thought that was genius? Get out of here. What are you talking about? Social media is here. It was here at that time too. The internet was here. They talk about the Bible everywhere. Just because you didn't read it don't mean you don't know what's in it. Stop, bro. Stop making it seem like you just smarter than everybody. You ain't. Like, get out of here, bro. But but what I'm saying is that let me cook. I'm cooking. I'm telling you. Like, cause that's just what it is. I mean, cause all we hear every day, oh man, this world is crazy. This world is nuts. This world is da-da-da-da-da. This world don't follow the instructions. You don't follow the instructions. It tell you don't lie on other people. You know how many people lied on me? But they expect to have a successful life, but they lied on me. Your life can't be successful, bro. You going against the grain. And my thing is this: if you're not a believer and if you're not a follower of God or Christ, if you're not a follower, then you think that these rules don't pertain to you. And at this point, and at a point, but you know what I'm saying? When it comes to that, you could be correct. But that's still the reason why you ain't successful, because you ain't following nothing. That's the reason why you at a ceiling and you can't branch out and go higher and higher and deeper, because you ain't following nothing. Oh, well, I'll follow anything else but that. All right, well, follow anything else but that. But what's the rules behind everything else? If you're a Muslim, you're not allowed to eat, what, pork or something like that? But that's the only rule? Y'all allowed to live any way y'all want to. Y'all allowed to go sleep with everybody else's wife. Y'all allowed to do all of this other stuff. But you just not allowed to eat pork. That's it. That's what it is? I don't know. I've never been in that religion, so I can't say that. So I'm not talking down on them or being against them at all. But what I'm saying is they probably have rules as well. I see a lot of Muslims. I have a lot of Muslim friends. We have a lot of I see them a lot of times where they pray. They pray way more than Christians do. That's what I be saying. Like, a lot of these religions got a lot of God in them. Got a lot of God in them. That's why I can't say anything bad about them. I can't be like, oh yeah, well, you could only go this way. I'm like, bro, no. There's a lot of stuff that Jehovah's Witnesses do that I think Christians should do that they don't. I mean, Jehovah's Witnesses say some other things, and I'm just like, I don't know about that, but you do go and knock on the doors of people and witness and stuff like that. I don't see a lot of Christians doing that. Y'all always want everybody to just come to the church. Outreaches ain't really popping like that no more. Buddhism, what was that? Is it Buddhism? Or monks or whatever, they quiet. They don't speak. They don't say nothing, so they can't lie. They can't do anything because they're not saying nothing. I think they hold on. I don't know. I'm not gonna guess. I'm not gonna guess. Yeah, I'm not gonna guess. But yeah. So that's what I'm saying as far as us as a people. And people who complain. You complain because, and I'm not saying that when you become a believer or a follower of God or a follower all the other religions, that your life is going to be better. No, you just have somebody in your corner when you're going through, because life is still going to be lifing regardless. You can't stop life from lifing. You'll never be able to stop life from lifing. That's just a thing. That's going to forever happen. Life is going to ever life. Life is going to forever life. So it's going to be a lot of things that's going to happen. There's going to be a lot of, you know what I'm saying, good sides, a lot of bad sides, a lot of deaths, a lot of this, a lot of that. It's a lot of everything. Got a hiring, a lot of firing, a lot of gossip, a lot of all this stuff. But that's because because God gave us all free will. We get to choose whatever we want. And a lot of people just don't want to be, they don't want to have no rules. I want to live freely. I don't want to have no rules. So that's what it is. You live free. You drink all the time when you feel like it. You're grown. Smoke all the time you feel like it. You're grown. And you drink and smoke even when you're not grown. It is what it is. I want to do what I want. I'm grown. I'll do what I want. That's what they say. Free will. Do whatever. So the consequences come. So when you turn 30 or 40 and your liver is crazy, oh, I don't know what to do. My liver is terrible. This is because all the decisions that you made back when you was younger. That's what it's called. That's what's called consequence. That's what it's called. So don't complain about how your body is breaking down when you the reason why it's breaking down. You get mad at other people. You get mad because the doctor can't find the cure, like the doctor was the person to put your body in that situation. Shut up and accept it. That's what you did. That's what you did. All this meat you was eating, all the pork you was eating, all the bad dairy you was eating, all the bad juices you was eating, all the bad chips and all of that stuff. Oh, I'm going to eat what I want as long as I pray for it. That's cool. Now your body can't. Now your body aching. All my knees hurt. All my back hurt. Oh, I shouldn't be doing this. Oh, I can't run. Oh, I'm this, and this. And I'm only 35. I'm only 40 years old. And oh, my back, I got to go to the doctors and they're telling me this. And I got allergy issues. And I got all this stuff is because you chose to eat whatever you wanted to eat. So the conclusion came with the conclusion. Don't be mad. Accept it for what it is. I chose to do this. So that's why my body is in shambles like it is. Because of me. I didn't want to eat right. I wanted to eat wrong. I wanted to eat McDonald's every day. I wanted to eat Burger King every day. I wanted to eat Denny's and IHOP every day. I wanted to drink Starbucks every day. I wanted to eat KFC every day. I wanted to eat fried foods every day. I had an air fryer. I had an Instapot. I had all of this stuff. I didn't want to use it because the food tastes different. I want to eat wrong. I want to eat packs of hot dogs. I want to do all this bull crap every day. And then later on in your body, oh man, I can't breathe. Oh, I gotta go to sleep. Oh, I can't do this. Oh, I got, don't all nothing, because it's your fault. Don't all nothing. It's your fault. All of it's your fault. All of it's your fault. The reason why you got acne everywhere. The reason why, like, come on, bro. God, like, I like this. God made us in his image when we were born. Period. We were the people that messed up our frame. That's it. God made everybody beautiful. We messed it up by eating the wrong things. We see these people, oh man, she ain't attractive. The reason why she ain't attractive is probably because she did bad things to her body. He's not attractive, he's overweight. It's because he stretched out the frame that God gave him. You can't be mad at what God gave you because you're not taking care of what God gave you. It's that simple. It's that simple. Don't be mad at the ones who always working out and they healthy. Don't be mad at them because you didn't do it. So that's why they 40, 50, 60 years old looking like Angela Bassett and they can still run around and they can still do this. And you can't do it and you only 29 or 30, 35, 40. This because they chose to eat right and you chose to eat wrong. They made the right decisions. You didn't. Accept the consequences of your actions. That's why we serve a God that actually forgives us and we can actually get an opportunity to fix what we messed up. That's why there's weight gyms. That's why there's healthy foods. That's why there's healthy drinks. That's why it's meditations. That's why it's tracks out here. That's why it's all of this stuff for us to get on tracks, to walk, get on tracks to run, work out, lift weights, do like that, to fix our body, to put it back in the image that God made it. And if you ain't doing that, stop complaining. Don't get mad if somebody's complaining about you overweight. Don't get mad with somebody complaining that you underweight, because being super skinny ain't cute either. Hello? So let's keep it real. Consequences of your actions. Everybody's teeth getting super yellow or getting black or whatever. You smoke. Comes with the consequences. Oh, you can't breathe. You smoke. It comes with the consequences. I don't care how good you look. You can't breathe. Your teeth are changing a whole nother color. Now all of a sudden I want to get new teeth. I want to do this, and this. Just for you to continue to smoke and the new teeth to mess your teeth up to make them yellow again? Why don't you just fix the problem and stop smoking? They turn your lips black. Oh yeah, well now they got this thing where it can make sure your lips don't turn black. Why don't you just stop smoking so you ain't got to worry about that? Oh, my liver is jacked up. Why don't you just stop drinking? Oh, well, no, I have to drink because that's what everybody does. Follower. That's what you are. Follower. You're not a leader. You're a follower. Because that's what everybody else is doing. You know for a fact, unless you're that addicted to drinking and smoking to the point you have to do it, you know for a fact you don't need to do it. It's not helping your body in no way, shape, or form. At all. Nothing about it is helping your body at all. But us believers caught saying that our body is a temple. So if our body is a temple of the Holy Ghost, or if that's where God dwells in our body, but our body looks like a homeless shelter, if our body looks like a big green garbage can that they come and get every Thursday, where's God dwelling at? Why is you letting God dwell in that junk? Why are you letting him dwell in that junk? Well, you're like, oh no, well, God's not in you. All right, well, it's cool. But still, your body is junky. This ain't got nothing to do with God. This is my thing. What I'm saying is God is the person that can clean that out. If God's not in there, you don't got nobody to clean it out because nobody's giving you the mindset to actually be like, you know what, I want to clean this out. They keeping you with the dirt. They're keeping you with the bull crap. They're keeping you with the junk. You ain't got nobody in your corner telling you, yo, you know what? You need to clean that up. You know what? You need to go to the gym. You know what? You need to do whatever. Then nobody's there. But when God is there, he's going to help you clean out the nonsense. If you smoke and you start being closer to God, all of a sudden you like, I don't want to smoke no more. I don't want to drink no more. Things like that. And he puts people around you that'll help you not have to do it. But if God ain't in that situation, you going to keep drinking. You going to keep smoking because you're around people who drink and smoke because their body look just like yours. Trash. I'm talking about the inner and the outer. You can have all the muscles in the world, but if you drink like that, bro, you're not going to survive. You know how many people who have all the muscles but still passed away? That junk don't happen. It don't. You with all the muscles don't stop you from passing away. People still eat wrong. Oh, well, I can eat whatever I want to as long as I'm in the gym. Who told you that? The bad things in this food that they trying to kill us with is still in there, regardless of how many muscles you do. You can't work that out. That's still going in your mouth. Keep cooking. Oh, yeah, I'm going to keep cooking for sure. I'm talking to y'all just like I'm talking to myself. That's why I'm walking on. That's why after I'm done talking here, I'm getting on the track. Because what I'm trying to do is get on track. Back on track. You know what I'm saying? Doing right, eating right, living right. Because I'm not the one that's trying to be like y'all, complaining. Oh man, there ain't nothing happening, man. My family ain't helping me with these kids that you created, but it's their job to help. Whatever. Oh, my baby dad ain't helping. You shouldn't have never laid down with him in the first place. Well, I thought I knew him. Yeah, you think you know everybody until your legs is open. That's your fault. I don't care. Not here for it. I'm not here to give you the, I'm sorry for that. Man, you shouldn't have laid down with him. It's that simple. Control your hormones. You ain't got that type of power, you need God. It's that simple. It's that simple. For real. No cats is getting ate up. I don't care. Hey, listen, you don't want to watch I got 281 subscribers. I have no problem with dropping back to 0. I'm kicking it. I'm speaking the truth. You can stop watching me all you want to. It is what it is. The unsubscribe button is not far. Look on your screen. Where it says subscribe, hit it. And it'll tell you to say unsubscribe. And do it. If you don't want to hear this information. Because this information is probably smacking you in the face. Just like it's smacking me. But the facts is the facts. This world is all jacked up because we allowing it to jack up. Because we don't want to do right. Because we just want to live however we want to live whenever we want. Like, bro, get out of here. There's nothing in this world that functions properly without rules. Nothing. When you go to school, you got rules in the school. When you go to work, there's rules in work. When you start your own business, there's rules to start your own business. Everything is rules, but everybody want to live free with no rules. What? Doesn't make sense. Tell me where that makes sense at. That don't make sense. If everything has a rule behind it, how come all of a sudden when it comes to your life, there ain't no rules? Oh, I live my life freely, but I go to work to follow the rules. I start my own business to follow the rules. When I record, there's rules to follow the rules. There's rules of recording. Yo, it has to be quiet around your situation. Or other stuff is going to get picked up. There's proper ways to record. There's rules. There's instructions. But yet you want to live free with no instructions. Bro, that's why your life jacked up. That's why y'all out here looking crazy. Piercings everywhere, tattoos. And I don't got a problem with tattoos because some of the tattoos, especially on women, it look beautiful. So I'm not even going to knock the tattoos. I'm sorry. I know some people be like, well, in the Bible it say don't get a tat. All right, that's cool. I don't got one. I plan on getting one, but I'm still on the up and because I'm like 41. 41 trying to get a tattoo, bro, it might be too late. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But there's a lot of beautiful women with tattoos. Shout out to my ex. I hate to say it. Her tattoos are fire. I love them. I love it. I love her tattoos. Her tattoos are dope. So whatever. But outside of that. But yeah. Come on. Come on. Everybody just out here pierced, ears gauged up, all this extra stuff. Oh, I'm going to do what I want. I'm going to say what I want. I want to live how I want to live. Yeah, but those are always the ones who struggle with the bills. Them is always the one who struggle trying to fit in, even though they don't want to fit in because they you know what I'm saying, they're misfits, which is cool because I don't try to fit in either. I ain't mad at that. But it's always something that they complaining about. Or they just at peace with themselves and they don't care about bills. They don't care about nothing. They just care about nature and all that stuff. There ain't nothing wrong with that. God created nature. That's cool. So you got those handful of people that's like that. They stay out the way. They stay out your business. But when they talk, it's just, they just so deep in what they talk. It's like they don't even understand regular life. Everything is super deep. Ain't nobody trying to be super deep all the time, gang. Facts. But there are instructions. That's what I'm saying. It's just, that's what I don't understand when it comes to free will. And I'm just going to live my life freely, no rules. But at the same time, everything that we do is a rule. Oh, do you drive? Yeah. There's instructions on how to drive. Stay on your side of the street. I'm not going to tell you to drive 10 and 2. That's instructions. We're not doing that. I tell you to keep your seatbelts on. That's cool. Y'all wear your seatbelts. Some of y'all don't. It is what it is. But see what I'm saying? Instructions. Instructions are everywhere. So instructions are everywhere. Why are you bugging out when it comes to you, your own personal life? I don't want no rules. I don't want no instructions. That's why you ain't successful, okay? You just ain't. You might make it look like you are, but you're not. You're not. Life could be way easier, but you chose the hard road. You chose hard. And I'm not saying that life will be easier even if you choose to follow one of these religions or things like that or whatever. That's what I'm saying. I follow God. I follow Jesus. That's me. I'm not telling you who to follow. I'm saying that works for me. And I'm successful when it comes to that. There's a lot of ups and downs in life that I go through. You know what I'm saying? But that's life. But at least I have somebody that I can go pray to, somebody I can go talk to. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that could forgive me if I sin or when I sin and things like that. When you don't have that, you just out here to do whatever. And whenever you die, it's all you. You have nobody to I don't know what, resurrect you, I want to say. Is that what I want to say? No, you just, I don't know. I don't know how to explain that part, so I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But you just have nothing on that side. You just freely live it out here like an empty soul. An empty soul. It just don't make sense. But like I said, that's pretty much part 2. I don't think I need a part 3. I think I said enough. But stop complaining about things that's going on in your life when you are the reason why the things are going on in your life. Don't think that God could just clean up everything the exact day when it took you years to, you know what I'm saying? You did all of this stuff. You've been disobedient. You've been out, you know what I'm saying? Out of shape. You've been, bro, it take time. God is there to help you if you allow him. I mean, there's been times where you get saved and you get saved and delivered, and all of a sudden you don't want to smoke or drink no more. The craving is gone. So God helped you stop. But your liver is still jacked up. That's not healed yet. It's still hard for breathing. You just stopped. You got to let this situation happen. You got to let it all happen. But you got to be around temptation, because everybody that you used to talk to, or everybody you cool with, still drink and smoke. They still offering to drink with you. They offering you a drink. They're offering you smoke. All of that. So you got to go through all of that. That temptation. And if you ain't got God in your corner, you're going to lose in temptation every time. So you'll be right back on the stuff that he claimed that you got delivered from. Like, what? I mean, come on, bro. And you can't live perfect. Nobody can. Nobody can. It's always something that you gonna do that's like, dang, man, I wish I didn't do that. Or dang, man, I shouldn't have said that. Or dang, why'd I lie? Dang, why am I doing this? Anything. That's the conviction that's in your body when you accept God. The conviction. But when there ain't nothing there, you can lie freely every day. No problem. Because you're a liar. Habitual liar. That's what you are. That's all you do. When you lie on other people. When y'all gossip. When y'all want to find out what everybody else is doing. And all this extra stuff. But then get mad when other people talking about you. Like, bro, all it is karma. You talking about me, I'm going to talk about you. I allow people to talk about me. Do I want to fix it? No. Because if that's what you want to believe, it is what it is. Rock out. All my real friends don't believe nothing that they hear out there. None of it. They don't believe none of that junk. They're like, man, please, stop it. Stop it. Monte ain't on no nonsense like that. Is you crazy? No. I already know Monte ain't like that. Monte ain't never been like that. No. Stop. Stop. I'm not going to let you disrespect my brother like that. I'm not going to let you disrespect my homie like that. No. I don't care how close you was to him. I'm not going to let you disrespect him like that and spread these rumors and this outrageous lies about this cat. No. Do I got to go and, oh, shoot, they want to talk about me? Let me tell you about, boom. Bro, come on, man. Everybody got personal stuff on personal people that they can easily air out when they feel like it. But being good people, they're like, nah, I'm good. I'm cool. I'll keep it to myself. I'll erase it, actually, because I don't even want it on my mind even think of to be like, man, I should tell this person this about this person. No. Why? I'm good. They'll figure it out on their own. They'll figure it out on their own. You know what I'm saying? So, that's it, man. I really ain't got nothing else to say. So, part 1, I hope that cooked. Part 2, I hope this cooked. And that's it, bro. Like, I just can't just keep being nice on these conversations because life is real. And I just be getting sick and tired of people complaining about the stuff that they go through when they put themselves in those situations. And God always provides ways of escape if you follow him. He always provides ways of escape. So if you're in a situation that you need escape from, that's it. Like, come on, man. If you doing something and it ain't right, trust me, something is about, if God is in you, something is going to get you to stop doing whatever you're doing. Something is. If you're not supposed to go into this building or go to this club or this party, there's something that's going to pop up. If God don't want you there, something is going to pop up that's going to give you an option. Oh, I can go here and be like, oh, y'all, I forget it. Or you still going to go and not listen to that. And then whatever happens in there, it's on you. Because I didn't want you there in the first place. But when you out here living with an empty soul, oh, I'm just free, I don't got no rules, no instructions, I do whatever the heck I want because I'm grown. Same grown person struggling about their money because after the bills is paid, they only got $50. They live a paycheck to paycheck. Paycheck to paycheck. That's how you living. You living paycheck to paycheck. Oh, well, I don't care. People say that they don't care because of the fact that they gave up. It's not about the money. Yeah, you say that. But at the same time, nobody grows up to only want to live paycheck to paycheck and be like, oh, that's cool. No, when you were in high school or whatever, you wanted to go to college or you wanted to start your own business to do all this extra money because you wanted to buy all those outfits, you wanted to buy all those cars, you wanted to buy all those whatever, you wanted to buy houses, you wanted to have a big house, you wanted to do all of this extra stuff. Since that junk didn't work out for you, all of a sudden you want to be like, oh, well, I don't care. Paycheck to paycheck, it's cool, I don't care. I just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just out here living. Man, stop. It's because you gave up, because you don't feel success can come your way. You gave up. You did not have the mindset as a kid, oh, I don't really want nothing for real. I don't care. Paycheck to paycheck is fine with me. Stop lying. Didn't I just say that's one of the commandments? Stop lying. You lying to yourself. Oh, man, I don't even care no more. It's whatever. I could care less. Stop lying. You do care. You just upset that it's not popping the way you want it to pop. It might not be popping because there's probably certain instructions you're supposed to follow for it to pop that you choose to not follow. I was talking to one of my people yesterday or the day before. They was like, Monte, you need to do this about your music. And I'm like, man, I don't care about none of that. This is the reason why my music ain't popping like it is. Because I don't register it properly. I don't put it on Song Exchange like I'm supposed to. I don't put it on Song Trust like I'm supposed to. I don't do these things. So if I don't do these things, I can't complain if my music ain't blowing. I can't complain. And God works in decency and in order. So if I had everything lined up and in order, then he could go ahead and bless it. But if it's not in order, i.e. not registered properly, not put on right displays, not put on right distribution, not put on right all of this stuff, if it's not done properly, God's not going to bless it because he's like, bro, that's not excellence and integrity, so I can't bless it. So I can't get mad at God for not blessing me when I'm not doing things properly. That's why I said this conversation ain't about just y'all, it's about me too. That's why I got teams. Shout out to my boy Matt. Shout out to my boy Matt who writing out my stuff in registration. He's registering all my songs. He's putting them on BMI. He's putting them on Song Exchange. He's putting them on Song Trust. He's doing all of that for me. Salute to him. Because he believe in me. He's doing these things. And y'all know me. I got thousands of songs. We doing 109 songs. We was working on them last night. 109 songs. Now, y'all making it seem like that's a lot. I got over 10,000 songs. I got over 10,000. I'm just talking about the songs registered, 109. That's what we're working on right now. So people can go and find the money and the royalties because of this music and promote these music. But if I'm not doing that, then it don't matter. That's why they're yelling at me on the phone. Yo, Monte, believe in yourself. You are really fire. Why are you not doing this? Why are you not promoting? Now you're not. And I come up with every excuse. But none of the excuses are legit. I am very talented. I'm dope. A lot of my music is fire, straight up. I just don't push it because I'll be having other stuff to do. But that's my excuse. It's not a good one. But this excuse is valid if I'm not complaining. And I'm not complaining. People just they pissed off at me because they feel I should be complaining. Because I should be way farther than what I am. And I agree with them 1,000%. But it's just bro. No. In my head. But that's how everybody else, they bullheaded. I'm bullheaded when it comes to that. It's bro, I do music too easy, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I need a team. If I get a team, we're working. Now I got a partner right now. I got a partner as far as a team player with my boy Matt that's helping me do this situation. Salute to him. Salute to him. So now we getting the ball moving. You know what I'm saying? So now we can put all my podcast episodes on Sound Exchange for we can actually, you know what I'm saying, every time it's being listened to, you can get paid. Things like that. So now I can start getting paid for the stuff that I do every day because now I'm taking it serious because now we're yo, we really can make music. We really can make money off this stuff. And I'm all right, man, let me go ahead and do this stuff properly. So, you know what I'm saying? For people can shut up and stop complaining about whatever. And then from here on out, every time I drop something, we'll have all of this stuff ready to go first before we even put it out there. You know what I'm saying? So we'll do it that way. So, yeah, so that's what we're doing right now. We're catching up. But, yeah, instructions. That's what I'm saying. I ain't just talking about y'all. I'm talking about me, too. I got to fix that. I got to change my mindset and be man, yeah, I am good musically. Yeah, I can live off this music stuff if I register and do this stuff properly. Let me do this stuff properly and stop playing around. Let me do it for real. You don't have to work these 2 jobs, these 3 jobs if you're doing that. If you got over 10,000 songs, just put the songs out and just let them mugs cook. You might not have to work ever again. One song blowing, you out of here. But how's the song going to be recognized? How's the song going to be reached? How's the song going to be anything if you ain't got it registered properly? The world can't see it. The people that matter, when they go on the billboard and all that, those people that matter, they can't see it. Can't see it. So in closing, this was part 2 of Let Me Cook. Different situation from part 1. But y'all guys really need to wake up and smell the coffee. Wake up and smell the Folgers. A lot of things ain't successful because of you. You are the only one that can break your success. You can't pray for God to do something for you and you not putting forth the effort to make it happen. All he's going to do is back you. You just want him to just send you the bread. No, you got to do the work. You want to lose weight? You got to do the work. God will help you. But you got to do the work. If you want to stop smoking, you got to do the work. You want to stop drinking, you got to do the work. You want to get a business started, you got to get the work. You got to do the work. Stop avoiding the problem. It's the work. That's it. And then the ones who had kids at a younger age from part 1 and all that stuff, hey, it is what it is. Life is still life. You can still do your thing, but you got to wait till your kid is old enough for you to be able to do things or whatever. But bring your kids up right. Tell your kids, don't follow what I did. I had a kid at 15, 16, 17. I had a kid not prepared. I had a kid not planned. We're not doing that. I don't want my child to have a kid not planned. You guys need to be married. If not, y'all don't need to be doing grown stuff. College students, y'all cats ain't grown. Just because you stay on the campus don't mean you grown. You go on the campus, playing football, baseball, volleyball, tennis, whatever, and get knocked up, might mess around and lose your scholarship. You might mess around and lose your opportunity in college because now you got to come home and take care of a kid. Because now you got to get a job. This stuff ain't planned. The sex is planned because y'all plan it all the time. Oh, yeah, I'm coming over your house. Or I'm going to come over to your dorm room, open the door, da-da-da-da-da. That's always planned. But the problem after that is never planned. When the baby comes, that's not planned. The baby gets here, that's not planned. All of a sudden, when the baby get here, now all of a sudden y'all arguing and now that ain't your girl no more. I ain't your dude no more. Oh, well, forget it. I'm going to go ahead and put him in child support. What? Why? Oh, that's not my man. I don't care. So if he's not my man, then he's not going to see these kids. Oh, so that's what we doing? Whole nother conversation. I'm not going there with y'all. Part 2, it's been real. I appreciate all who listen. Like I said, if you don't like the content, the subscribe button is right there. Hit it, and it'll say unsubscribe. And you can get up out of here. Peace.
What's up, man? It's your boy, Real Riley, host and content creator of the It's Been Real podcast. So look, you guys can find me, listen to the podcast on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, any platform, right? And there are ways that you can support. Number one, if you want to send any amount of donation that you desire to, you can send it on Cash App. We made it simple. At $ It's Been Real. That's $ITSBEENRELL. I had to make sure I spelled it right. But look, here's my favorite way for you guys to support, right? Go to my Instagram page. And at Real Riley, right? That's my name on Instagram. Follow your boy first, because that's just disrespectful if you don't. Follow your boy, like some posts, right? I ain't gonna think that you're weird, but hit the link in my bio. When you do that, you're gonna go to the Rail store. Now, when you go to the Rail store, you're gonna see some phenomenal things, right? We got some coffee. We got coffee mugs to go with your coffee. We got t-shirts, anything that you can think of, man, just to show your support for the It's Been Real podcast. So once again, I'm Real Riley. Thank you for your time, and follow those instructions, or we not cool. I love you. Have a good one.
Hello, my name is Laurie Stamps, and I'm the author of the books entitled Rejected Yet Loved, Volumes 1 and Volumes 2. Can you imagine going through your wedding ceremony, having your reception, and all is going well, and you wake up the next morning and the person you thought you married was not the person you married? That's exactly what happened to Jacob in the book of Genesis, chapter number 29. He was in love with Rachel and thought he married Rachel, but it ended up marrying her sister, Leah. So you know he was going crazy, but how do you think Leah felt? So volume 1 talks a lot about rejection, of how Leah went through rejection and how she overcame it. And it talks about my story of being rejected. And then volumes 2 goes a deep further into rejection. So check out Rejected Yet Loved on Amazon. Make great Christmas gifts. Not only am I an author, but I also have a financial business where I show people how to make and save money. I show people that you don't have to live from paycheck to paycheck. There's so many people that hate their jobs. I show people there's a better way. I show people how to establish their own business, how to have a budget, how to get out of credit card debt, how to prepare for your financial future, for your retirement. Are you ready to retire? Are you going to have money when it comes to retirement? I show people how to leave a legacy for their children's children. I would love to have a one-on-one free consultation with you and see how I can help you financially. Contact me at lauriestampsbiz@gmail.com. That's Lauristampsbiz@gmail.com. I would love to sit with you and prepare for you to have a great financial future. God bless you.
Yo, y'all gotta come see this. Oh, this looks crazy. So what is this called right here?
That's the fry bowl. It's like
So it got fries, chicken,
exactly.
and the sauce is on top.
Yep.
Yo, this is crazy. Yeah, if y'all ain't made it out here in the city yet, y'all gotta come here. Y'all gotta come check my mans out. We out here whipping it up. They out here getting it crazy.
Play with my heart like a motherfucker piss me. I lose my mind, got me going up the Hennessy. Yeah, flash forward rewind. Flash forward rewind. Gotta run out of time.
Shorty said she miss me, now she wanna kiss me. Playing with my phone now she wanna diss me. She threw me all around like she playing with a frisbee. Like doomsday, she marvel at my presence like I'm Disney. Swoop, please pass me the Henny, but I don't drink though. She's telling me she changed if I buy her a furry mink coat. She using me for money, I got it, but that ain't it, bro. No, not me, I know I want better. She tryna bring me down, bro, but I won't let her. She got a commando, but she can't see or hear like Helen Keller, Ella.
Shorty said she miss me.
I feel that you ought to go. Treating me like I'm the man. I feel like you ought to go. The things that you do with your hands, I feel like you ought to go. The way that you twerk when you dance, I feel that you ought to. I feel that you ought to go. Treating me like I'm the man. I feel like you ought to go. The things that you do with your hands, I feel like you ought to go. The way that you twerk when you dance, I feel that you ought to go.
Baby, you show it, that's for real. To me. And I can't keep it low-key. See, everything you do to me is crazy.
Two to the dome, you know I came to kill. And all the DJs and beat makers know the drill. Your boy back, they all run like sawmill. This beat was just sent to me, this was a fresh kill. But you ain't know when I load up, I act wild. Like draw four, my screen kicks like a bad child. It's time to relocate, but